year has started. I wanted to escape the busy city to bring you here to a calm neighborhood to do some aquascaping. Welcome to the beautiful world of aquascaping. Better said, welcome to the beautiful, calm world of aquascaping, because we are here in Pili Santo with Mark McMenemy.
Hi.
Name a better duo. So why do we do this dance?
Please tell us a little bit about where we are.
So we're like 45 minutes outside of Budapest in the mountainous or hilly region of the Pilis.
With any mistake, they quick to run, run, run.
And then you've got the nature all around you, and you guys have to follow Mark. He is the greatest, for me personally, the greatest gardening influencer on YouTube in Hungary.
Thank you very much.
He has
Thank you.
numerous TV shows about that. He has a YouTube channel. I'm going to link that in the description. So without further ado, let's start working. The place was actually set. So when Mark first approached me to do this aquarium for him, he told me that he has a 50 by 50 base cabinet.
I'm really excited.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
Safe to come inside.
The pad will ensure that if the surface of the cabinet is uneven, you will not have any tension in the glass, so you won't break the glass, so it won't crack.
Has it happened before that a tank broke?
Well, never, because we always put this on.
You're always pretty cautious.
Matty is here, and he already applied the black foil to the back of this tank.
Oh, cool.
Let's start with the hardscape.
Okay.
This is petrified wood. You're
Yeah,
actually
you
looking
can see
at-
the structure.
You can see the structure. This is why I love this. And I think we're gonna just put some of them at the bottom of this tank to be able to put the wood on, and then the ready-made. I did this yesterday.
This looks so good. I mean, if I would just put this here, it still would look amazing.
So this is the left side of the tank. This is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of ironwood. Let's go for the left side, which is also a ready-made piece. What I did is I applied liquid superglue on paper towels in these little joint places, and I tried to put it as many points of contact as possible.
How long does it take to kind of master the craft of making things look natural? Because from gardening, I know it's one of the most difficult things to kind of place rocks in a natural fashion. You always kind of structure it artificially, but this looks completely natural.
Well, it's a trial and error thing. The more you do it with expertise, the quicker you will be. This was probably like 1 hour for me to do the whole thing.
Can I help you with anything?
Yes, please hold the right side one,
Yes,
and you can
okay.
take it out for a minute.
Okay, I'm holding it.
So what you want to create is like a valley with these two. These rocks are not going to be visible at all.
Yes, and I can see that you've created a kind of a slope like backwards and upwards.
Sure, that's what we want to do, to have like a display. So that's why we're always elevating everything backwards.
Super.
Who is this?
This is Turkey. This is Turkey.
Oh,
Our
Turkey.
adopted dog. He's a beauty, an absolute beauty.
Matty comes and he tells me that we need to glue the wood to the rocks, so that he's smart, because he's thinking about maintenance, and he tells me that okay, if you don't do this, then the maintenance will be more difficult, and he had seen these ironwood pieces actually float up when you fill it up with water.
That's driftwood, isn't it?
It is driftwood, but it shouldn't be drifting, but sometimes it does. See, it doesn't go anywhere. The whole tank is moving.
I could lift it actually. Well,
see,
nearly.
the whole thing is together. Okay, so let's start to pour in the Power Sand Advanced S.
Okay.
Can you do the honors?
Well,
Just pour it in here in the middle.
I'll try not to screw it up. Okay, so in the middle.
In the middle.
Okay.
We always start with the base layer fertilizing substrate. The roots will go down to the base layer fertilizing substrate and they're going to take the nutrients out of them. Role number 2 is that it adds a lot of good bacteria to the soil, so it will help you with the filtration. Now let's go with the general plant soil. We are using the ADA Aqua Soil Amazonia, which is a clay-based substrate, and aquatic plants love to be in this one. And it helps with the filtration because billions of bacteria can live on these little particles. Put it all in.
All in, okay.
Towards the back. Oh, you don't stop.
Oh.
There you go. It's fine. It's fine. Perfect. It's fine. We need this much. Okay, so these are the soil supplements that come with the soil. So if you open this and then we can push these in.
Okay.
Matty, our maintenance expert, is much smarter than I am, and he told us that we shouldn't use this because I already used the base layer fertilizing substrate, and we can use this as root tabs later.
Okay.
It's a good thing that I have the help of a professional gardener.
And I see that you have the same rule that you would have in a garden when you're working with rocks, that you always have to cover the base of the rocks. They always have to be underground, and that gives the feeling of them being larger underneath.
Let's continue with adding some more detail.
Oh, and here's the other one.
Oh, there you go.
Here's the
What's
other
his
one.
name?
He's Batu. Batukan, the
Batu.
Hungarian Vizsla.
Let's talk about aquatic plants that we're going to use. Mark's idea was that he didn't want the minimalist scape in this house, in this corner. He wanted something that looks very natural, very lush. This is the potted version of a Bucephalandra. This is the kedagang, which is a reddish Bucephalandra. It's a great one.
Cute, cute. Yes, yes. Because I also like the aquariums where you had a little bit of more color than just green.
Right?
Yes, yes.
You
Thank
can
you.
smell it as well because Monte Carlo has a great smell.
Yes, it does.
If you plant like this, one pot would be enough for one palm size area.
Okay.
Mark, we're going to start planting.
Okay. How do you plant these
So
plants?
what we do is you take a chunk.
So it's not just I don't just put down.
First.
So I'm using the tweezers as a spade to kind of
Right,
push it down.
exactly.
Okay.
And then what you have to do is you push it down, jiggle it a little bit, and maybe if you want to, you can release and then push it down some more, and then just take the tweezer out.
Okay. Let me try. Look at my dog. Look at my dog. Would you like to try it? It's not food.
Before I forget, we need to spray the soil.
Is this important?
It is important because it's easier to plant in wet soil. Great.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I messed
Okay,
up. I
now you
messed
go.
up immediately.
You hold it too much to the, so just have a little bit more plant.
Okay. He has a little piece of Monte Carlo in his mouth. I don't know how he managed to do that, but he's got it there.
How did you do that? Did you eat the Monte Parva is the smallest crypt. It's gonna stay this small, and we love it.
It's so nice of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you got some flowers from me.
Yes.
You can use this at any place that you think that needs like a transition between the rock
Like
or
here?
the wood. Like there, for example. Yes. we're using the Sterogyne repens, and this is a mid-ground plant, and so we should use it somewhere in the mid-ground, but it grows higher, like 10 centimeters higher.
Okay.
We are at the epiphyte plant section. Epiphyte means plant living on another plant or some rocks. So you can actually push these guys into the cracks of the wood or the in between rocks. Some more plants from Matty.
Some more plants on the menu. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Also, these guys, they love to stay in the shade. This is a huge chunk of Bucephalandra kedagang, and I'm going to use it somewhere. We need to accentuate the red. I like Cyperus hellfairy because this guy is not going to run from where you put it, so it will not develop rhizomes. In the Japanese culture, they're using these kind of thicker leaved, straight leaved grasses in the background a lot if you want to have some finesse. This guy is too high. I would prefer to use another type of plant, this plant, tripartita. This one can actually creep up. These are terrestrial plants, so you would know more about it like I do. So it's up to you what we do with this.
Yes, yes,
you know
yes,
this,
yes, I
okay?
know them, of course.
I would put it in a little sock.
Okay, I'll get you a sock.
Thank you. Oh, great. I love this. Okay, so
Stinky enough?
No, it's perfect. You can replace it with a coconut mesh later.
Yeah, I'm not. The thing with coconut mesh is that it holds the water and moisture very well, but it's in the long run, plants don't like it that much. So it's kind of maybe a half-half.
And now we need to place it above the water, somewhere where it's not visible.
I didn't have any brown socks, I'm sorry. There was a pink one, but I don't think that would have been better.
These tend to dry out at the beginning, but then the ones that start from below the water will creep out again. These are the Trident ferns. These are also epiphyte plants. Ludwigia super red.
Super red.
This is a really reddish, it will not look like this because it's also coming from the nursery. So underwater it will deep red color.
Oh, cool.
But the thing is that you need to trim it. So are you ready to trim this every second week?
Okay, every second week I can do, okay.
It should be in the back because it's a high plant. And I'm trying to use these Anubiases in certain spots.
So that's it? No more plants, that's all?
Yeah, that's all. They're gonna grow like crazy, and we want to be low maintenance for you. So we're going to.
No, I'm kidding. This already looks amazing.
I hope that you're going to enjoy it for a long time, and I hope you're going to do the maintenances as well.
Yes, I promise.
And thank you guys for being here. And if vote for Mark, hit
Please.
that like button if you want to see Mark on the channel. We'll see you next week. Bye.